Hi guys, it is May 12th and National Fibromyalgia Awareness Day, so I am wearing purple today. Can't really see the purple lipstick because it came off, but I am all decked out and ready to go. So today we are going to be talking about pain therapy, which is also known as cognitive behavioral therapy, along with some PT or physical therapy that has been recommended to many of us. So I'm going to explain them a little bit because there are some misconceptions and how they seem to help. I just want to start by saying thank you to all those who have supported me this far. It is amazing that we are 12 days into May and I cannot believe how fast it is going. But I am so excited for today's topic, so let's jump right in. So what is cognitive behavioral therapy or pain therapy? So cognitive behavioral therapy is a psychological therapy that can help you manage your illness, deal with your illness psychologically, and change your patterns of thinking. Where I had done mine, they called it pain management therapy because it was directed towards managing pain. And I've seen that a lot too in the fibromyalgia community. They'll talk to us about what pain is, where it stems from in the brain, how fibromyalgia is affecting it, and how fibromyalgia, or what they believe, how it started. Many believe that CBT is basically telling them that their illness doesn't exist. And trust me, I'm guilty of it too. When I first went through it, I thought they were telling me that what I was feeling wasn't real, even after I'd finally gotten a diagnosis. Well, that's not the case. So what they do is they train your brain on how to handle pain and change your thinking patterns. So if you're thinking, oh, my pain is so bad today and it can never get better, they're going to help you change that thought into, yes, my pain is bad, but there will be better days. So it's like in everyday life, if you're a negative thinker, you're going to see negative outcomes. If you're a positive thinker, you're more likely to see positive outcomes. So that's how they help retrain your brain to think that. And research has shown too that because we deal with so much pain every single day, that we can sometimes over-exaggerate not just the pain on certain days, but also over-exaggerate our feelings and everything else. And I don't mean that as a negative thing, but sometimes because we are having such a rough day, things seem a lot worse than they actually are. So this therapy might include trying to retrain your brain to take things at face value rather than thinking deeply into them. They could also go through how to handle the pain when the pain does get bad. And for me personally, my therapist went through different techniques that I can do when I'm in that much pain. A lot of times too, they will send you home with homework. So I would get these worksheets that looked like worksheets that I'd had in 4th and 5th grade, essentially, on feelings and things that we had gone over. They took me 5 to 10 minutes to complete, and I would bring them back on my next session. Sessions also most likely will include different stretches and exercises and techniques to help your body relax. So I remember covering meditation and yoga, which I had talked about yesterday, and how beneficial they can be for fibromyalgia patients and just everyone in general. It's all about trying to create a healthy mind in order to deal with what you are going through. So if you are in CBT, you might also be recommended to do physical therapy. And there's multiple types of physical therapy. So we had talked about massage. Well, deep tissue massage is actually a form of physical therapy for us. So it helps relieve the pressure throughout the body, even though it might be a little bit sore during the session. It helps relax the body and all of its muscles, which in turn can help relax the mind. Another form of physical therapy they might recommend is hot water aquatics or warm water aquatics, depending on the hospital. I've heard it called both things. So warm water aquatics, where mine was, is a type of therapy where you're in a warm water pool, so it is not cold. It's a step down from hot tub water. And they'll go through water aerobic exercises with you. So for me, I was doing squats in the water. I was pacing the pool, doing lap swims, which in all honesty, I really didn't know how to swim that well, so that helped quite a bit. We would do doggy paddling. We would do bicycling with a pool noodle, and it would help build the muscles, but be extremely low impact, which water exercises and swimming are literally two of the best things you can do as a fibromyalgia patient, because it's very low impact, you won't be as tired, and you won't be sore, but you're still building that muscle. So it's a great form of therapy. On top of the warm water therapy, you also have your basic physical therapy. So I also would do an hour of basic physical therapy. When I was diagnosed, we would do biking, we would walk up and down stairs, we would practice balance because I have very bad balance. We do a lot of exercise ball training and learning different exercises for it. That way I could start building my core. The whole goal was to be able to take as much pressure from off of the knees down, since that's where the majority of my pain was, and it works. So now my legs are really, really strong all over. So outside of those therapies, there's also TENS therapy, which is electrical stimulation through the body. So they place little stims on your body wherever it's needed. Mine was always on my low back, and they turn on the electrical pulse, and it helps loosen up the muscles. So a lot of the times they kept it on my low back or up on my shoulders where my pressure points were, because that's where I would always feel a lot of tightness and a lot of soreness. So when they would do that, it would help loosen everything up for me, and then I would get an adjustment by the chiropractor. Now you can actually get these online, and you can buy them at certain Walgreens as well, and Walmart. They also are adjustable, so you just adjust how strong you want the electrical pulses to be. Red light therapy is another form of therapy as well. I'm actually doing red light saunas or infrared saunas when I'm at the gym, because it helps with muscle relaxation, promotes good blood flow, helps with your skin and acne. It's amazing. So I do this for about 30 minutes after I do leg day, because most of my pain sits in my legs. And I sit in there for the half hour, and I've noticed a big difference on my overall body pain and pain tolerance. So I haven't had a lot of fibro pain. I used to get really bad flare-ups after I'd lift max days, so I'd always end up having to take a week off after that, and it was really hard to play catch-up. Now, after we started incorporating those, once our gym got one, I have not had to take an entire week off. Depending on the type of therapy that you and your doctor choose to pursue, one thing to keep in mind too is that the first few times you do it, you may end up having a flare-up. You're doing something different that your body isn't used to, and when we do things that are new to us, our body isn't exactly happy. So it takes a little bit for our bodies to get used to it. So when you try one of these types of therapies, or if you've tried it in the past and gave up because it started making everything worse, just remember, sometimes things have to get worse to get better. So, and when you throw new things at your body, especially when you're a fibromyalgia patient, your body's going to react to it thinking that it's this horrible thing, but it's not. So while your body gets used to it, you're going to be sore. It's like when you're starting exercise for the first time or with a personal trainer, you're going to be heckin' sore for at least 30 days or at least 4 sessions. And then after that, your body builds up that strength. All right, guys. So tomorrow I'm going to share with you one of the best solutions I have ever found to fibromyalgia pain and to my overall health, because I've seen a lot of stigma behind it. So tomorrow I'm going to explain to you why chiropractic is so important. And I understand that some people don't think chiropractic actually works and don't believe in it. And I understand too that many people have had bad experiences. Trust me, I have as well. But I wasn't going to give up on something that I knew could help my body. I'm going to explain to you what to look for in a chiropractor. My friend Christian is actually going to come in and help us. I did an interview with him about a week ago, and I'm very excited to share the interview I had with him tomorrow, and then I'm going to share my story behind chiropractic as well. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Please help spread awareness today, as it is National Fibromyalgia Day. I'm going to be posting everywhere some different things. And at the end of this video, I actually shared an image on Instagram that I wanted to pop in here. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. It is hump day. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you guys tomorrow.